Hey, Matt here, back with another 200 Zoom Play and Explain. Pool is pretty small on the Sunday night, so hopefully recording this video will help me stay focused and play my best. But yeah, let's hop in. I noticed in the comments of some of my last few Play and Explains, some people noticed some folds that I don't think I would normally make or seem fairly obvious. So let's look out for that. I think it's probably because of playing 4 tables while talking, but we'll see. Obviously shove here. Good for the red line. Let's go. I struggle what to do here. So I have this player marked as a gambler for some reason. Stats don't look crazy, but clearly I thought something of it. Let's high roll. Why not? So I'm not really sure how to best exit. It's just the snap re-raise. Nice. I guess we'll fold. And now we're here, and I think when it goes check check, we could do this. The question is, does this specific hand want to do that? It's tough to say. And what a board when we 4-bet up there. I guess I'll check. Remember it. Maybe block re-raising, check raising seems more profitable than betting ourselves. Maybe, maybe not on the king specifically. I wonder if I could actually block here too. Maybe not on the king specifically because it's more likely they'll check back on the king. But at the same time, when it goes check check, I think in position should have some kings in range. So I don't know about that one. That'll be an interesting one to look at later, I think. Oh, did I time out there? I probably would have value bet, but I guess I clearly timed out. And yeah, not the best start. Just call. Not the best board again. See, I wonder when out of position bet small, can we raise now? We did roll pretty high. Maybe? Why does this seem big? I clicked 2E, it doesn't seem a little big. Small blind versus MP. I guess with some potential backdoor straights, we can't fold 7s yet, although we're not happy about it. The question is, do we want to start bluffing this already? And I think it's no, but it's probably close. Bet this again. I guess we check. There's actually a chance we win. Oh. It's a pretty good turn. Versus a snappy player from the other hand. I feel like we have to raise, but who knows how many raises we will really have there. Probably bet range. Interesting turn. Just don't know. I guess. Just feel like the size doesn't really do anything on this board. Like, what's gonna call flop and then, oh, like, we're getting thin value from that that wouldn't call again versus a big size, I guess, on the turn is what I'm saying. Even if it's the ace. 97. I'm not really sure about the turn size. I think I should just bet bigger check, really. I could be totally wrong, but what was it? King 10, but it's not there. To manually look at that one. Interesting that it's recreational. Good turn. 59.32. Or wow, 59.39. Apparently I'm blind. And yeah, I mean, if he has it, he has it. If he dunks, we call. Oh wow. That's unlucky run out. But nothing we can really do there. A little bit of a lull in the action. Whoa. Okay then. That was bizarre. I've never really had that happen before. I can assure you it's not my computer. Someone in the comments is going to be like, upgrade your computer, and I'm going to be like, okay. I'll be like, I'll upgrade my computer, but it's pretty good already. That was bizarre though, wasn't it? Overcards, I usually just bet 75, although I know you can do that. I just don't really have a game plan for doing that when I can and can't do it. At least even though there's a small pool, seems like there are a bunch of recreationals, which is nice. I think it's too strong to start bluffing. This is a nice spot. Let's see if we get action. See, bottom right here in table 4 is a really interesting situation because this is a recreational, so the question becomes, I have a fairly good draw. Is it better for me to just bet myself, or I go for the check raise because the recreational will likely overstab? I think it's very different when you have a draw versus when you actually have value. I think if you have value, it's probably better to go for the check raise and whatnot. So delay half and then overbet from likely recreational. Recreationals overbet, that's usually bad. With that being said, yeah, I'll call. That sucks. Can't remember if this is 4-bet only or 4-bet and I can call a little bit. Yeah, 48, why not? Trying to see if this player is actually recreational. I mean, 32-26 is definitely a bit loose from Canada, but has a Joker avatar, which would make me lead to believe that it's less likely a recreational, I guess. But never know. And 32-26 just seems way too loose. I can't really picture a reg. But I'm looking, and I can kind of see that this player has played up to 5K actually. And I'm just thinking sizing here down here. Obviously this is cool, but a strong king might raise anyways regardless, so. And we could still get like way more calls by doing that versus shoving, so put your guesses. What do you think the player had? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Ace King should raise there, no? Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like he should. Or he should. I mean, that hand should. So maybe if that player's just calling that, then yeah, maybe shoving's just the best thing to do. Ace King is a reasonable check calling hand on the turn, especially versus that size, and would potentially check flop, so the one king that they should really have is that. I just assume that that's a raise on the river, but I don't know. It could be wrong. if it's truly a wreck, I prefer check. If it's not, then betting's fine. Checking's, I guess, fine too. The one hand, don't mind checking. 29-17. Kind of in the same situation. If this player's a recreational, then we'll just delay everything, even if this is a hand that potentially doesn't want to. I actually think this player is, yeah, definitely recreational. We get raised here. Oh, did I fold and he bet 30? Oh, that was a huge mistake. I timed out, but yeah, should have called. There was no point of checking back. I guess call still. Not the best board. Are we strong enough to still just go bet? Check raise turn. It's an option. Yeah, I like this. There's lots of ace X club, king X club, queen X club. That's gonna call. I wonder if this is where the trusty 10% is. I haven't really studied it, but it seems like this would make some sense. Obviously, they will have some aces, but they also have some other hands like 9x, 10s, jacks. Some of those hands that'll still call, maybe even like 8x calls twice. Again, the fold's nice. I'm not sure about it. I mean, obviously this is not a hand that, like, I'm going to review it, but it's not one I'll spend too much time on, just for the fact that how often is that situation ever going to happen again. But I've been thinking about spots where I could maybe potentially use that 10%, and that one seems like a reasonable one. Now here, I have this player, again, marked as recreational, so... Let's keep the bluffs in, I guess. Again, probably wreck, so we'll just bet big. Big, bet big, bet big. Um, 40-26, probably wreck, so let's just go bet. Okay. Medium, medium, I think, is the play. Some red line. I don't know if that player's still in BRPC. Probably check everything on that board. Or pretty much everything. I don't even know if we can value bet this. Huh. Maybe we could have. I mean, let's be realistic. Out of position is betting on the straights. Probably betting ace-x. Or most of it. So maybe actually I could have value bet that. Maybe that was a missed opportunity there. So what I should do before making these videos is I should play and then build up my time banks and then come on and make a video, and then that way we won't time out. It's probably fine. Let's see a spade. That's a interesting card. Gives us some options. Yeah, this guy likes to just snap, eh? Doesn't think about anything. I wonder if these ace-x are barrels. Here we just shove, and unfortunately. Oh wait, we're pretty deep, aren't we? Usually when the range is usually like, I was gonna say a lot of nothing. You don't actually go huge. Calling over here for sure. I don't think our range wants to bet a lot, but then again, this really was what it comes down to. Is like, is this player actually recreational? Now his VPI, BPFI are kind of converging down a little bit more, so maybe he's not like, maybe he's not really a rec. I don't know why I would add that, but that just goes to show why like looking at HUD stats can be pretty deceiving. But then, I mean, he's calling it 8-6 versus a 3-bet, so I feel like he's probably a rec. Let's actually just make a note of that. I mean, for sure we're 3-betting this if he's going to be calling those types of hands. Here we rolled high, so why not? Line. Honestly, I have no idea how we're doing this session. It'll be interesting to see. We've lost some, but I feel like the ones that we lost, we'd already built some sort of stack on the table, so it was really hard to gauge. Normally I would go like 15, but I wonder this player more of a recreational and opening 3.5x. What if I could just like make it even bigger, you know? And it's unfortunate we get to fold. And this guy snap folds, so I still stand by my decision to make it bigger, but it sucks to see that. And now that this recreational checked twice, we're just going to go off here. I actually think this could be a bet. These are these low pairs that are no good once you get a call, because anything that calls beats that usually turns into a bluff. We're 200 big blinds deep, so I honestly have no clue. Let's check. I didn't want to bet. This guy shoves and we're getting a weird spot. We'd have to call, but that's actually good because obviously we have ace king and I don't think any of them will. I don't think we have to go huge. That sucks. I guess we did. Wait, he called? Oh no, sorry, he had the straight with the king. My bad. For some reason I read that as he just had the top pair. But I realized this, the king is the straight. So yeah, I think we're getting close to the half an hour, I would assume. Actually, we're some interesting spots, and I'm really curious to see how we did. We'll sit on next blinds too. And even though the pool was small, there seemed to be a reasonable number of recreational, so that was good. We're not supposed to bluff or ace recreational, so I won't, but I really want to. Took long enough to call. Looking at your preflop charts, this is well, for I don't know 200 big blinds, but I was gonna say 100 is or better fold. So fold. Let's see if an 8 would have came. We'll just call up here. See if we can end the video strong. King's not great. Could have king. kings, tens. But other than that, we're not too worried. This might actually have been pretty bad. I just ice it just like automatically. Here we'll call. It's an interesting way to play that. But I actually don't like ISOing with this hand at this stack depth. I think it's better maybe just to play it as the call. And yeah, I mean, I don't think ace king ever shoves there. Every time before it bots I shove on the turn, it's always like, no, bet small. It's just one of those ones. I had ace king, I'm scared. Alright, that's it, that's all. Let's see how we did. Looks like we actually had a good session. Well, it was only one buy-in, and the last hand saved us, but we'll take it. It looks good. And yeah, in this video, I think we only had 1 or 2 timeouts or folds I would normally have made because I was explaining something. So that's good. Let's try and reduce the amount of those. But yeah, as always, let me know if you play anything different in the comments below. We've been getting a lot of interaction lately on the videos, so that's great to see. I really appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, good luck at the tables.